It's Fire Emblem time, baby! We are on. We just finished Chapter 3, so we're moving on to Chapter 4 in our Azure Moon Maddening run.
Part 1. White Cloud.
Got my
Blue Sea Moon.
cup of coffee.
The goddess's rite of rebirth.
Good old cup of Joe.
As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
Well, then it sounds like we are going to be in attendance. Is this where we get dancers? We haven't recruited Dorothea yet. That's going to be our dancer. That's kind of scary. I think maybe it happens later. MSP, good to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. This game has really long loading screens. $5,000. It's Caspar's birthday. Don't care. Dimitri would like to speak with you. Okay. We have random chances for certain students to come and join us, but this is just a support conversation with Dimitri. Increasing supports with units provides several benefits in battle. We probably will recruit a few units this month, but
the knights will certainly have their hands full.
Okay, this is not where we get dancers.
And perhaps
this is where we uncovered the plot to assassinate the main bishop of the church that we work at.
Your Highness, I am curious as to what you mean by that.
why would Lord Lenato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on? Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hanneman's quarters.
His name is Professor Luigi.
True.
Because that's who he is.
Undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to.
You mean to say we should search them up?
Yes. And we should be prepared to fight.
A secret meeting, Professor?
Yes! Yes! Shamir is back.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seiros. And this young man here is...
Definitely recruiting Shamir.
I work for Lady Rhea.
And we're definitely not recruiting Cyril.
The name's... Yep, I help. I've got to protect Lady Rhea.
Cyril adores Rhea.
Okay, can we play the game now? Nice. There's only 2 opportunities to teach this month, which is a bit sad. But that's okay. Let me see. Is there anybody that had an opportunity to certify? I don't think so. We're still waiting on a few people. Oh, no, we're not waiting on anybody. I just don't have seals. Maybe we can buy some then. We don't have ways of taking the exams. Okay, hopefully we see a few recruits this month. That's what I'm banking on. Let's go check out the greenhouse. See if our flowers have grown. Actually, I don't think I grew flowers last time. Oh, I did. I grew all flowers. Nice. And we'll just do it again. And we only got 1 set of seeds back. We'll plant. There we go. Oh, I won't do Pegasus blessings, but we will scatter bone meal. Those will be ready to harvest next time we explore.
Okay. Hi there.
Lots of side quests to pick up, and one main quest to pick up here.
What?
Let's just fast travel to them. And then I want to fast travel to some of the people that I'm trying to recruit and see if they're ready to join yet. In fact, Marianne and Shamir. Although I don't think Shamir can join yet. I think it's maybe level 15 or something. Oh, here's Dorothea.
I do find you very...
She's not ready. She's going to be, but she's not there yet. We have not won her over. Really wanting Dorothea. Really, really wanting Lysithea. And we are really wanting... Oh, who else? If I see them, I'll point them out. Oh, and Catherine. Let's just see if they'll join. We really want Catherine and Shamir as soon as possible. The earlier they join, the better.
You'd be in this nervous state, huh?
No, don't want faculty
Need
share.
something until that's done.
Okay, not ready yet. Unfortunate. Let's check out some of these side quests that we got.
Hello.
Exploring the monastery is our opportunity to get new units. It's our opportunity to get weapons and items, although you're able to do that before a fight
I
anyway.
have something to ask of you.
But there are some things you have to get at the monastery. And it is the opportunity to make sure that your students are prepared for school the next day so that you can teach them. Oh, this is where we get tea parties. So we have to give the tea party kit to Lawrence, and then we can go on tea parties with units. I wish I could fast travel in real life. Me too, buddy. Me too, because I've been late everywhere lately. It's been one of my toxic traits. I've been late everywhere. Gifts, you get the elegant tea sets.
I will have to repay you sometime.
And now we can invite people to tea, which is not weird for your teacher to do. It's not weird at all for your teacher to invite you out to tea, but we can invite people to tea, and this is going to, among other things, it's going to mostly just increase our support with them. More so than just giving them, well, actually, it's not more than just giving them gifts, because you can just spam flowers at the same person and force a support growth with them so that they join your house. But most of the people that we are recruiting, we have already purchased their supports because of the power of New Game Plus. And right now we're just trying to clear out some of these side quests and go to all the glowy spots and get our rewards and whatnot. Also, my favorite mug. It'll focus. The milk mug. It's overexposed, but it's just a mug that says milk. And the rule in our house is anything except for milk can go in that mug.
Professor? Oh, hey, do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire.
Kaspar's it's not that he's bad. It's just that he's a little bit underwhelming, and his voice is really annoying.
He only writes to ask how my training's going. Hey, I got a favor to ask.
But he's a real tough guy. He's got tough guy energy. If you could fast travel, where would you fast travel to? Or would you fast travel? Oh, we can do... Oh, we're doing the tournaments now. Nice. I might send Dedu into this because he just takes a lot of hits. Let's just see how this goes.
Luck wasn't with you.
Okay. So these are little contests that you can do for money and send a certain student in to fight with a certain weapon, and it's the lowest form of that weapon. And they have to fight 5 enemies, and you have 2 heals.
Threat eliminated.
And you can skip these, but I'm gonna watch and make sure that Dedu takes care of this. Because it looks like that he takes 0 damage each time. Okay, I think Dedue was the play. We haven't needed to heal yet.
Had to be done.
And you can do this multiple times as long as you have the professor points for it, the activity
I'm
points.
glad I asked you.
So we can just go in and keep winning 300 gold over and over and over again.
How's that?
Let's see.
It can be very tricky to actually figure out where you're going on this map with all of the things on it. I'm going to talk to... I go down here. Finish up this quest, whatever this was. Quests in Fire Emblem Three Houses are great because all you really need to do is just... you could imagine sourcing your own Fiji water via fast travel. That would save you money.
I was thinking.
My chat latency is pretty rough right now.
Something even this. I hear that.
It had gotten better yesterday, but
I was thinking.
it's tricky to get it working right for me. Probably an internet thing. I've looked at all the settings,
Professor?
so I'm very delayed on responding.
Do you know what I say? Anything that would...
No business there yet. Fire Emblem Three Houses quests, like I was saying a minute ago, are really nice because everything is just on your map and it always just boils down to talk to this person and go do this thing. But sometimes they do this and it's very excessive. You have to go to a million different places.
Well. I haven't had in Japan. Well, we have a.
Oh, look who's online. Look who's playing Stardew.
You there?
May I say?
Professor, here's an idea.
On the day of the hope that it's...
Okay, did we get... No, we didn't. We've got more to do. Yes, this is backstory. No, I don't care much about it.
But some, in a way...
This is my 5th or 6th time playing this game. My wife can attest. I bought Engage when it came out. I bought Engage when it came out, and I didn't play it for a while, but then a little bit after I bought it, when I hadn't actually played it,
Intrigue.
I decided to try out Three Houses in the meanwhile, and I cannot believe how much I cannot believe how much I played this game. Is it working now? Is the latency not so bad?
So, on the day of the rite, it will be open to the public.
I think it was just me.
That will
Okay.
make gaining entry far easier than usual.
Sweet.
Which I speak. What if you do not?
Okay, I don't know what I just said to Dimitri, but I don't think it was something that he liked. I don't think he enjoyed it. Let's talk to a few other people, because we really are trying to recruit some new guys. So who's up here? Raphael. We're not trying to recruit Raphael. Although I wouldn't be upset about it. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy, Jacob. Look at this guy. Who's that? Who is this guy? That's just Andrew. That is just Andrew. It's a big man. He's ready to fight. This guy's ready to. Andrew is ready to fight here. Let's see if he'll join.
I was just on my way to train.
No, he's not ready. That's just Andrew. That is straight up Andrew. A lot of our recruits that we want are in Golden Deer. Let's talk to Lysithea. This is, bar none, the best magic unit in the game, and I'm trying to recruit her as soon as possible. She's not ready.
I never thought such. I don't. Oh, Professor.
She's not ready to join our house either. But we bought the supports with them, so they're going to automatically join at some point. Other than that, we've done the side quest, we've done the main quest. Now it's time to eat. It's eating time, which is important because it allows us to fully replenish the motivation of certain students. And I'm going to eat with Ingrid and Dedu.
I like this.
I appreciate any.
They probably don't want to eat together because Ingrid is racist towards Dedu. Just in the story. She figures it out a little bit, but she's not a well-liked character. And then let's also eat with Annette and who else? I like this. That's Dedu for you. He's a simple man.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know?
I realized it after I got to the monastery.
Dedu is the best friend that we all need. It's like the right-hand man to Dimitri. And pretty soon we're going to see these units in action. It can take a little while, but we're going to see these guys in action pretty soon. Let's check and make sure that we can train everybody that we want to. I mean, I might as well work with Mercedes a little bit. Mercedes is our healing unit, and she is, in my opinion, she's the best healer in the game. She gets all of the insane healing spells that you'd want. She's also got a lot of bulk for taking magic attacks, which is pretty nice. I have no idea where she is. Where the crap is she? I passed her. Okay. So she's down here. Holy crap. No, she's right here. No, that's Caspar. Oh my god, where is she? She's just up. She's just up. She's right here. She's right here. I'm so stupid. Ugh, okay. So this is what flowers are good for. Just spam flowers. And that meter up at the top is how much teaching you can do the next day. And that's why planting flowers is a pretty good thing to do. There's a couple of other things you can do with gardening, but that's usually all I do. She was hiding. Freaking Mercedes. Okay. We can also take this opportunity to get a little bit of money. And this is boring. This is the part that can be a little bit boring, but we can skip through it. We can do this training with Dedu over and over and over again and just try to win as much gold as possible. But now we can skip these because we know that Dedu just tramples these guys because he's so bulky. He's so defensive. He barely takes damage from these beginner enemies in this part.
Luck wasn't with you.
Luck wasn't with you.
Sufficient.
I wish there was a way to skip this, but that way you can be paid what's Dedu. Trust me, this is not the end of the Dedu puns. I will always make Dedu puns.
Give up.
One reason why is because he says, whenever you select him in a fight, he says, "What should I do?"
Had to be done.
What should I do? You get it. You get it.
Give up.
Give up.
Had to be done. Give up.
We won it again. You also do win a good weapon from winning these. We won a forged steel sword, which is pretty good. I do wish it wasn't a sword, but it's still good. We can give it to...
Give up.
Give it to somebody. It might be kind of heavy. Weapon weight from strong weapons does matter in this game. But anybody can carry any weapon as long as they have the rank for it. His favorite drink is Mountain Dew. Mount Dew.
Sufficient.
Honestly, goated drink though. Good choice. Especially Baja Blast. My wife and I really wanted Baja Blast yesterday.
Had to be done.
This part's very grindy, which is why I like to talk about Mountain Dew.
A threat eliminated.
"25 years old." Really, it's been that long.
Luck wasn't.
I am a big fan of the Baja Blast. I'm not the biggest fan of Taco Bell. I like it, and I do think that the cheesy gordita crunch is an S tier food item. But the Baja Blast, that's why I go. There's nothing like a cheesy gordita crunch. 2 soft tacos. You just wash it down with that Baja Blast. That's the taste of summer. That is the taste of summer. One of the reasons I think I like it so much is because I think I got a lot of Baja Blasts the summer that I worked at the car wash. This is in 2016. This is a while ago. When I worked at that car wash, Baja Blasts remind me of Blackberry Sprite, which is my Sonic order. And whenever I would get off work at 3, it was a part-time job. Whenever I get off work at 3, I'd pick up Andrew because it was happy hour at Sonic, and Olive was the manager at Sonic. And so she would not only tell us when half-price cheeseburger day was ahead of time so that we could plan ahead, but she would usually bring our order out. It was a lot of fun. Sonic happy hour was a wonderful time.
Luck wasn't with you.
I don't know if she remembers offering all that insider information, but I greatly appreciate it to this day. 99-cent cheeseburgers, that's what it was. So we would just, I got paid every week. We'd load up. We'd load up, man.
Sufficient.
Okay, how many more of these can we do? Can we do one more? I'm actually not going to do one more. I'm going to sing in the cathedral. That'll make her happy to remember.
Hello there.
She should start streaming Stardew soon. Oh, what the heck, Dorothea? There's definitely a market for streaming cozy games.
I'll keep my...
We need a capture card ASAP. This one isn't the most amazing one, but it was 20 bucks. This one is 20 bucks, and it has an extra output too. So, and I don't know if most are like this. I'm very new to streaming, but it has an extra HDMI port that you can plug the console in, and it sends out it sends the signal into your software, but it will also output to a separate display. So theoretically, if I had an extra monitor, which I don't, I'm just using my iMac screen. But if I had an extra monitor, I could have the game going separate. But right now, I just have most of the game taking up my Mac real estate, which is good enough for me because iMacs are huge. Yeah, I got it on Amazon. Let me find the link. I'll link you up right now since we're talking about it. Hold up a minute. Because it's not the... It definitely isn't terrible. Like, I thought it would be bad, but it's... Oh, it's $33. And apparently I'm not the only one that likes it because more people have been buying it, and it's getting pretty high reviews for sure. No problem, bro. Hold up a second. There. Oh, wait. Command V. All right, you're linked up. Yeah, that's the one that I'm using. And it's apparently gotten more high ratings lately. All right, we're ready to end the day. No, we're not. We're going to buy stuff. We have to go to the market. I have to get seals. Can I buy seals? Oh, I can't buy them yet, can I?
Welcome.
Oh, she sells them. Okay, nice. We need beginner seals. Let's buy 5 of these. That should be enough.
Thank you.
And I'm going to buy a couple of these for good measure later on. That way we just have them.
Again.
Seals are what allows you to certify into different classes. When you pass the certification, you can swap between them on the fly if you want, but there might be some reasons to do that, but most of the time you're just going to probably stay in the same class. You could swap between them if you wanted to. Okay, that is the last thing we need to do. Now we're going to start teaching. School is in session. And this is how we can put in some effort onto some weapon ranks on our units. And we can do it 7 times, as you can see up at the top of the screen there. And we are really trying to grind out Ingrid's axe rank. She needs to be at C rank in order to certify for a class that I really want her to certify in. Because Ingrid's damage output is quite bad. But we can fix that with a little bit of effort. We're going to put some effort into Annette's flying. Because eventually she is going to be an axe-wielding dragon rider. At some point during the mid to late game sort of a deal. That's where she'll be. Want heavy armor on Dedue.
Nope.
I think I'm going to go all in on Dedue being a fortress knight. So we need heavy armor on him. I'm going to give heavy armor to Sylvain. He's not going to be an armor unit, but by leveling this up, he is going to gain a skill eventually that will give him... It will reduce his weapon weight, which will help his speed, which helps his avoidability. And it also helps his damage output, potentially. There's a lot of things going on in this game, and I'm trying to keep it simple so as to not gatekeep. But Mercedes. Let's give you some reason so you can learn a better offensive spell. Mercedes is not very offensive. She's more of the healer, but it would be nice to have something reasonable on her for right now. Oh, nice. Dimitri. Dimitri has basically all of the skills that we want him to have. So, I'm going to give him heavy armor as well. Although at the same time, I know what Dimitri's build is going to be, and he's not going to have room for heavy armor, so we won't we won't give him any of that. We'll give him lances. One more, Felix. Felix is just look at this guy. Look at him. He's that guy. He's that guy, isn't he? He's punching stuff.
This could be. What?
So we'll just keep letting him punch stuff. And there we go. Group tasks. These two are doing the heavy armor stuff right now. That's what we want. Let's set some goals and make sure that these goals are up to snuff. I think I'm going to give Dimitri lances and heavy armor, because we've literally bought all of the skills that he wants already. Didu, axes and heavy armor looks good. Swords and fighting. Swords and punching. Probably okay. Does he have a boon for heavy armor? Because again, Felix has just about what he needs. Not particularly a good boon, but it's not bad. He's not punished for using it, so we'll hold on to that. And Mercedes, let's at least add reason and faith. Annette, that looks good. Ingrid, let's switch this to axes. Let's do axes and flying, because you are really close to being able to certify for brigand later down the road. And we're very early on it, but it'll be nice whenever she can, just so that we don't have to certify, just so that we don't have to pour anything more into axes. So those are our goals. Time to begin the lecture.
I'd like to ask you something.
What's up, Ingrid? Art has never been my forte. Even when I apply myself and sketch a ton, I don't seem to improve much. Same. I can envision an image so perfectly in my head, but turning it into something physical that I feel good about eludes me. I don't know what Ingrid would want to hear. This is a really funny mechanic to me, because a student will come up to you and you could boost their motivation a little bit after teaching them. And I love this because you have 3 options and you're supposed to pick the option that suits them best and not necessarily the right option. So you really are just telling the students what they want to hear. Ingrid strikes me as you just need to do better. So I'm going to give her this. Okay, I wasn't totally wrong.
Professor.
Ash, I literally don't care what you do. We're never using you. Saint Kathleen Day is today. Well, there will be a hymn. Yes, I will sing. I will sing in the cathedral.
Singing in tune.
Singing with Didu and Ash. What are they singing, though?
Am I doing all right? I hope I'm not too...
It's Flane's birthday. I mean, I'll give her flowers. Not planning on using her, but I'll give her flowers.
We can handle it.
I am a little uneasy. Here is the result.
Neato. Nice.
It's all becoming clearer.
Okay. Not very eventful, but not bad. Guess what, boys? We get to do it again. Usually I like to explore on all of the days leading up to a story fight, except for the last day, and then I will do battles. So today we will explore. Let's see if after all of that, some of our units that we're trying to recruit will join us. I don't fully understand what triggers them to join you other than having the right support rank, but I don't know if they have the right support rank. Do I just have to wait for them, or will they join me eventually? We've had a couple already, but Dorothea is not ready yet. We just won't worry about it. They'll be here eventually. Got lots of flowers. Nice. Plant some of that. Spread our Pegasus blessings. Continue on after a sip of coffee.
Okay, maybe.
I don't know if coffee's gonna keep me awake today. It's very dark outside. It is cold and rainy where I live.
What?
Which is not usually how it is. It's often not cold and rainy here.
So...
What am I doing? It's eating time. We've done all the quests. We can get started with doing our actual important things on the front end. No, not to do. To eat with the net. Oh, Ingrid doesn't like what we're eating. I made a nap before working on the apartment. I wasn't a napper until I got to college.
Eating a...
All of a sudden, I became a napper. And I take a Sunday afternoon nap, pretty much like clockwork.
If we don't know who should be.
Wait, oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm glad she wasn't able to make it. I didn't want to take her to tea. What am I doing? I'm trying to give her gifts.
Thank you.
Take some flowers.
Thank.
That's why I stay up so late on Sundays. I take an afternoon nap and I chug coffee until 7 p.m. Just listen. Hang on. You don't even know. There's a mechanic here with lost items. You can find lost items throughout the monastery. And I don't know how to... you can look up who these all belong to, but it's so freaking boring. So this is how I like to do it.
Lost item. Lost item. Lost. Oh, thank you. Lost.
And that's how you give the the hidden or the lost items to the students again. It's a way of increasing motivation. But it is so... There's so many. All right. That's enough of that. And that's like not even half the list. That's maybe a quarter of it. There's so many items. Okay, let's eat some more. We got an appetite. We're eating. And I want to make sure we eat with Ingrid. Wait, Ingrid's... Oh, I gave her flowers. Duh. Let's talk to Dimitri and... Sylvain. Seems good. Eating time. Soup's on.
You know what, Professor? His Highness here is the most stubborn guy I know.
Now, Sylvain, why not go ahead and eat?
Just eat, Sylvain. Okay. And let's go talk to Mercedes, too. We don't really need to. Yeah, actually, if we don't need to, I'm not going to. Let's just get some money. And I might not even do all of the swords. I might not even do all the tournaments that I can. This takes a while, too.
Eliminate.
And we've got a lot of the items that we need. And our money is not looking dire right now.
Give up.
Give up.
Give up.
Because I really want to finish the chapter before I need to stop.
Had to be done. Sufficient.
We also do have a lot of bullion cubes we have to sell.
Welcome.
Lots of bullions. A large bullion.
Thank you.
A regular bullion.
This one? Thank you. This one?
And 6 regulars are in here. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm very bad at remembering to sell these. They're just money. That's all they are. They just give you money. But in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, if you get items that aren't good for anything except for selling, it automatically sells them for you and it becomes money in your bank account. That's what all games should do. Games should not make you sell items that are only for selling. It should just be money. I will die on that hill. Yeah, Dedue's just massacring everybody that works here. All of the faculty, all of the staff, they roll up to Dedue, and he just wallops them. I think that's enough for this day. Actually, let's take care of these support conversations. I skipped these. I've watched them already. Most of them are a little bit too long. This is where a lot of the like story and a lot of character development is, but that's not what people are watching for. These support levels can impact characters in battle for a few reasons. They can, for one, they increase your hit rate. You'll have a higher chance of hitting things if these supports are developed. But you have to watch these in order to actually reach that requirement or reach that rank. So it's important to do it. It's just time consuming. This game seems great. We haven't even gotten to the actual game part. Just you wait. This is the social sim part. This is the social simulation. This is what makes it Fire Emblem Persona. It's just a social sim. All right. It is very slow, especially when you've played it multiple times, but I can't help but love it. All right, let's teach. Still investing heavy armor into Dimitri here, just to help him lose some weight. A D+ on armor, good stuff. Dedue, you're pretty close to leveling this up.
It's in.
Authority is important.
No need.
Maybe we'll be able to get into what the authority stat does. Heavy armor for Sylvain. Oh, he almost made it. He'll make it later. And Ingrid, you are done with axes. All we needed was C rank.
I'm getting that.
That is all she needed. She's finally able to move on to something else. Like heavy armor. Heavy armor would work well for Ingrid. The skill that she gets for reducing her weight. That'll work well for Ingrid. Okay. Annette. Let's see here. Eventually, we want Annette to be a wyvern rider. She's going to be an axe-wielding... dragon-riding behemoth. When she gets to her intermediate class, she's not going to be able to do that. So I think perhaps sending her through... I'm trying to decide if I need to send her through Brigand for extra axe rank, or... I think I need to send her through Mage. Normally I would. Because she's a magic unit that's going to attack with a magic axe later on. So let's give her some reason here.
Yes. It's all.
All right, now she's earned an extra spell, which is good. And give her some authority. Why not? And that's really all of the people that I care about. We're not using Ash, Linhardt, or Lawrence. We just had to recruit them. Well, I recruited Linhardt because I was going to use him, but I decided against it since then. And Lawrence, we will need. We're never going to deploy him, but we are going to need him. So we're just gonna. I'm just gonna auto instruct.
Now I see the
Group tasks and goals. We can change our goals now for Ingrid because we don't need any more investment in axes. So let's bring it back to, let's bring it to heavy armor and flying, I think, for right now. That'll be fine. Axes and flying is good for you. Should be fine. Lots of units that I've used before and bought the skills that I need. We're just going to give them heavy armor so that we can reduce their weight. And that'll be just fine. You know, jousting is a popular sport in Fargus. The ladies love a guy who can joust. Speaking of, let's polish up on my riding and lance skills. How about no? The other thing is these students have dreams. They come to you and they're like, yes, Dorothy is finally joining. Oh my gosh. Finally.
Hey there, Professor. I was thinking it might be nice to join your... I'm not on... Well, I might not even
these students come to you after class and they're like, hey, I have hopes and dreams of being a wizard, a magic unit. Can I start studying that? And you say, no. No, you can't. You do what I say. Yes, please join my house, Dorothea. Finally.
Here's the result.
I've got it.
I've got it.
I see now.
That blue hedgehog of all places. Oh, Dorothea's already got Thoron? That's kind of crazy. Okay. Okay, it's not Lysithea, but it is good. All right, let's battle. Let's battle for some gold, I think. Can either get gold or meat. Let's get gold. This is where the gameplay comes in. We've not been playing the game yet, but we're playing it now. Well, I mean, not right now. This is just the loading screen. All right. Here we go. We're going to watch these units. Holy crap. These are all armored knights. There's a lot of armored units here, so that's good. We should be able to body them pretty good with Dorothea and Annette. I'm actually probably going to deploy. I'm definitely not deploying these two. Well, I'll deploy Linhardt. This should be fine. And then maybe Ash can be an attack adjutant for Byleth. I'll just assign Lawrence to Dimitri as well. Okay, so this is where we can select all of our units. Hold on, what link did you just send me? Crushing students' dreams. Oh, you clipped me. That's what you mean. I thought you were telling me that there was something wrong with the stream. Okay. Well, I'll go into a little bit of explanation here. We can grab the units that we want to deploy. In most situations, it's required that we send in Byleth and Dimitri. Not in optional fights, but in story fights, we always have to send them in. But we don't have, they're pretty much always good to send in anyway. They're always cracked, so always send them in. We can select the units and we can make sure that their weapons have enough durability. Byleth probably needs some gauntlets. We'll give her these forged gauntlets that Ingrid is carrying for some reason. Dimitri looks good. Sylvain looks not good. Hold on, let's give him a better... Let's give him a good lance. Give him some good lance action here. Ingrid, Iron Lance. Okay, she looks good. Mercedes doesn't need weapons. Dedu is looking great, as always. Annette doesn't need weapons. Felix has 2 chest keys. Or he has a chest key and a door key for some reason. He's got enough durability. Linhart doesn't need it. Dorothea is holding an apple. Interesting. And she has a training sword. Okay, so all of our weapons look good. And then we can look at our unit placement. And there's nothing really to this, but I am going to try to keep some of the units that are in danger that I don't want taking a hit. Dedu is goated at taking hits. He's the iron wall of the team. We'll put you here. These units, minus Felix, tend to be very fragile because they're magic units. They tend to be very squishy. They can die easily. And we just want to go through and check on what some of the skills are that these units have, but this should not be a very big... This should not be a very problematic fight. This should be reasonable. And especially because we have a good selection of magic units, we should be okay. So we save. I do also actually want to make sure, before we start, I do want to make sure that everybody's got a healing item, or a few. Probably need a little bit more on Sylvain. Usually never want to go into a fight with no healing items. Stopping to heal is a viable strategy because units can die so quickly in this game if you are not careful. Most of the time, units cannot take more than, I would say, 2 hits. Most of the time. In a story fight.
Thanks a bunch.
That is usually the situation. Mercedes probably doesn't need this, but I'm going to buy it anyway. Dedu should have something.
Thanks a bunch.
Vulneraries are fine for right now. We've got 2 healers on the field.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one?
Just try to make sure everybody's stocked, and we can trade these between the team members too. All right, we are ready to begin.
I'll go.
So the way this works is all of the units on my side, and we're very outnumbered. In most situations, we will be. There are 15 enemy units to 10 of our units. So we're almost always going to be outnumbered, and it's usually going to be worse than that. But how it's going to work is we'll send in 1 unit at a time to perform an action against the other units. You see here.
Ready.
Whenever you go in to initiate combat with somebody, if I go in with Ingrid with the Iron Lance, I will do an attack first in most situations. That pretty much 99% of the time, I will attack first. And then they will do a follow-up attack on me. And so you have to be really careful and balance what you're doing on enemy phase versus player phase. You can't just run in and start storming the field because they'll all hit you back, and then when your turn is up, when player phase is up, enemy phase begins, and then they will come in and polish you off. So we don't want that. Also, you can see how many people target Byleth when I stand right here. All of these red lines are people planning to hit me. So we need to keep that to a minimum as well.
Here goes.
These armored units are very, very susceptible to magic. So we just have to go in and choose how we want to attack them and how we want to do our offense. And there's not really a wrong way to do this, but you do just have to be careful. And that was to do killing a mage right there. Good stuff. And now we'll shoot this fella with a steel bow. Now you can see here that if I were to miss, I have a 92% chance to hit this. But if I hit him, I kill him. He has 0 HP. This is what you see here is a prediction of what is going to happen. I have a 92% chance to do 31 damage to him, which just kills him. But if I don't hit him, he has a 100% chance to hit me twice with 12 damage, which is not good. But I think we probably hit this, so we're good. So these two have cleared out a couple of mages that might be problematic. These two armored units are not that threatening, all things considered. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to bait them here to get them closer so that magic units can hit them, because Byleth and Ingrid take this hit. And then we can start moving in and advancing with some of our other units, like Sylvain. I'm going to keep Annette and Linhardt down here. Actually, I'm going to keep Annette and Dorothea down here. Start moving Felix up here. And Linhardt is going to end up here because Linhardt is a healer like Mercedes.
Here we go.
So I want, if I'm going to split up the team, which I plan to here, I want a healer on either side. And that's all there is to it.
You saved me.
What Annette just did was called a rally. I rallied Ingrid's strength, which is just a temporary boost to her damage. So see, they came in and attacked me. Now it's player phase. They came in and attacked me. And now they've sustained a little bit of damage. And now we're ready to wipe them out, because magic units can absolutely demolish armored units all the time. Except for Dorothea, apparently. But whatever, we'll hit this, and then Ingrid can finish it off.
Too slow.
No problem. And now it's a matter of sending Byleth to start cleaning up some of these other armored units and starting to kind of... It can be safer sometimes to lure them in. So if we send Byleth here, this guy will get lured in and we can start taking him out with another magic unit. And Mercedes is a healer, so we'll just get a heal. Dimitri is the best unit in the game. I think it's not even a question. Some people would probably fight me on that, but I think that Dimitri is the best unit in the game, period. If I send Sylvain here, and we can wait and we can see what they're going to do. You can see that this is not really all that threatening. If they hit, they have a 56% chance to hit. They'll only do that much. So it's not, we'll be okay. I think we end there and just let them come to us. We're not able to do a lot of damage back. In fact, Sylvain does no damage back, but we can get a little bit done. I do want you to watch this, though. I'm going to turn animations on just for this one, because I just want you to watch Byleth wallop this guy with the gauntlets. This is insane. Just watch. Oh wait, this is an axe. No, wrong one. Well, she still murdered him, but hold up a second. Try it again.
Stay focused.
This one. This is what we wanted. Okay. Just watch her. She's gonna watch her wallop.
Allow me to demonstrate.
You see that?
You fought well.
That's our professor.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad indeed.
Here goes.
I'm gonna turn him off now.
No choice.
That's my cue.
She puts the pro in professor. That's what I'm saying. Ugh, battle.
Here we go. Thank you.
I'll go.
Level up on Felix thanks to the power of Wi-Fi. Good level. Freaking good level. Well, almost freaking good, but still really nice. When a unit levels up, they have a certain percentage chance to level up a certain stat by 1. And it depends on the unit, but Felix is a physical attacker, mostly. And he likes to hit fast, so you really do want to see strength and speed increases, which he's going to get most of the time. Magic and defense aren't really all that important. Defense is nice to have, but you could also just not let your units die. If your units have low defense, then don't be aggressive with them. Play defensively and you'll be fine. But
Ready.
That's the strategy. Just don't lose.
I'm on it.
Don't get yourself killed. You'll be all right.
What should I do?
What should I do?
I'll cut through.
So I think we let this one play out too. I don't know if anybody's gonna come closer. Okay, they are. We should be fine. I could have moved Felix a little bit closer. Now I'll be all right. Thoron is a nice spell on Dorothea because it has a range of 3 maximum instead of 1 to 2 range, which is what most spells in the game have. So she hits that, which is nice. Dedu kills. Nothing unusual there. And I mean, he takes that. And Felix should be fine.
I owe you one.
Should be good. Got to play this one a little bit slow, just because of the nature of this map, but we'll be all right. God, Felix. I mean, sometimes with these armored units, they just have so much defense that you just do nothing back to them. It's just the nature. It's just the nature of it. And this is the sort of general unit. He's probably stronger than most of the other armored units, but he's still going to die to 1 magic attack. I bet he'll die. Nice. And I try to make it a point to have weapons on people that can reach 2 range. I don't have to be standing next to somebody in order to attack them. And I have most of those options on most of my units. So Byleth can hit this guy with a hand axe, and she's got a 81% chance to do it. And she'll do a lot of damage if she does. Oh, she crit him. He's dead.
Reassuring.
That boy is dead. He's dead. 1 damage twice. Let's do it. Beautiful. No problem. And most of these optional fights shouldn't be. These are to keep you leveled, keep you relevant.
So,
but it's the story missions that tend to be a little bit more myth. Can be a little bit more difficult plays. It's just difficult maps, difficult situations. Boss units move. They don't in many other games. On all the other difficulties, they don't move. Andrew, great to see you, buddy. Dedu is daddy, that's right. Big Daddy Dedu. These guys really want to kill Mercedes. Let's just move her. Let's just not let that happen. Let's just move her back. You can stand here. Ingrid. You want Ingrid dead? 88% chance. %62% chance to hit this curve shot, but I like those odds. Oh, okay. Didn't hit. That's all good. What is your range? What can you do? Oh, you can't do anything. Okay. So by the way, so that we're all on the same page, the purple range is, you can toggle it on or off, but if you're standing in the purple, that is the range that you can get hit by something. If you're standing in there, you will be able to, you're susceptible to be hit. And you can toggle on and off like an enemy, a specific enemy's attack range. So the red is just this guy. I want to stay out of his range for right now. We want to take care of these guys safely. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Nah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Let's send Daddy right here. What's might? Might is the might is just the amount of damage that it's going to do. If I walk up with Dorothea, I'm not going to do this, but might is the amount of HP that it's going to attack for. So if she hits this Thoron, it'll do 20 might, which is just the amount of damage that it does. I mean, this is probably fine. We need to be careful so that somebody doesn't die. Because at the moment, Ingrid is going to sustain some damage for sure. She's also, I keep doing this. She's holding the wrong weapon. But I'm far too lazy to fix it. Here's what we'll do. When a unit has already moved and you can't change their equipped weapon, walk up to them with a different unit, trade with them. This is a fun strategy. You can trade with them, and just don't trade with the other unit that you just moved up to them with, but just in their menu here, just move the weapon that you want them to be carrying up to the top. Just swap the places. And then when you close out, the new weapon will be equipped, and I want her to be holding the Iron Lance because it is a lower weight than the Javelin by a little bit, and that might help her not take... Okay, so now they don't want to attack her because they're not going to hit her twice. Because, and this is mostly for Jacob, I think I explained this to Andrew, but attack speed is a very important stat to be aware of. If your attack speed is 4 greater than the person that you're attacking, 4 or more greater than, you're going to attack them twice. You'll double them. And this is a stat that's calculated based on the unit's strength, their speed, and the weight of the weapon that they're carrying. So you have to keep that in mind. And if an enemy can hit you twice because they have that difference, then they usually will. And so this guy wanted to kill Ingrid because he has an attack speed of 10, and mine was probably like 5 or 6. But now it's 7, which is not a difference of 4. So Ingrid is no longer going to be attacked twice. So now they just want to pick on Felix, which is a bit scary because my healers have already moved. Let's see if Felix dies. He might be okay. There's really not much more that I can do. Let's just see if Felix dies. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He didn't die. He only killed one of them, but he didn't die. And that's what we have Mercedes for. These guys are standing on tiles that increase their avoidability. So it's going to be harder to hit them. And I might just want to start moving out a little bit to get them off of those tiles a little bit. I mean, he's going to move right here, but it's fine. The general here is apparently going for Byleth, which is not going to be well. It's not going to end well for him at all. We equip my steel gauntlets. Rolling up in the Benz. Her name is like Mercedes, but I have to call her Mercedes. So I just have to. I mean, come on, that's Mercedes. Mercedes. Didn't do much back, but that's fine. All we need to do is stay alive. And then Annette is going to destroy everything that this man stands for. But let's get some extra experience on our boys here. Mercedes. She's Italian. Mercedes. Annette is just going to destroy this man. Oh, one of them missed? Oh, well, she leveled up, I guess.
A change for the better.
She got magic and speed. Can't complain about that. Okay, well, never mind then. Ingrid does it. No, she doesn't. What can we do? This does it. Get him, Ingrid. We got ourselves another bullion for me to not sell. And that is the end of that optional fight. Only took 8 turns. Feels like it should have taken longer. But probably just because I'm talking the entire time. Didn't all she have was an apple for a weapon or something? Dorothea did. And that's a stat booster. It's not a weapon, it's a stat booster. It'll boost your charm, which does a few things. Dorothea wants charm, though. Charm is a good stat for a dancer. The game wants you to make Dorothea a dancer. Dancers are a very good class. You can only have one in the game. But dancers are almost essential because they can, if they dance next to somebody, only one person, but if they can dance next to somebody, they will give that person another opportunity to move. So you can give Dimitri another chance to kill something because he's always killing things, or Lysithea. You can give Mercedes another chance to heal. And then they can perform some support roles too. They can do more than that, but the dancer is just a very important. Curious to know how Ingrid is doing. Sure. This means we get a new support with Ingrid, level B. Dancers are just a very important piece of your strategy. It's Claude's birthday. Don't care. Can't do anything with him anyway. He's the other lord for the yellow house. So now we can certify some of our people. We can level up their classes that they're in. The people that we have not leveled up. We could have done it before, but I forgot to. But we're doing it now. Mercedes is a monk. Monkcetus. And she passed. She had a 100% chance of passing that. Yes, you can be a monk. Annette. You can also be a monk.
All thanks.
Monket. Yes, you can do that. Ingrid. Soldier or fighter? She can be a soldier because I leveled up her axe rank so much in order to get her brigand later on. Or she could be a myrmidon. Maybe. She has a 65% chance of being a myrmidon. We'll make her a fighter. She just needs the strength. She needs help in the strength department. She'll still use lances, but she just needs to be a fighter. Who else? Sylvain's already certified. Felix is already certified. Certified insane, that is. Gotta get them gains. That's what we're doing. Dorothea's already a monk, it looks like. She came to us as a monk. Very nice. Don't care about Lawrence. Don't care about Lindhart. Lindhart's probably already a monk too. Yeah, he is. Everybody's already certified that I really care about. So I think we're ready to move on. Or we can certify and get extra stat increases. Let's see what this can do for us. You can certify for monk and get 1 more point of resistance just for certifying in it, but don't think I need to do that. Yeah, I think we're not gonna see any game-breaking stuff from that. So let's do the story fight, the assault at the Rite of Rebirth. It's time to do the story fight. This is where things get a little bit insane. Possibly. This isn't the chapter that I'm most afraid of, but I am afraid of the next chapter. Hopefully we have Lysithea by then.
Birth is finally here.
It's sicko mode time. Skipping this. It is time for sicko mode. And that's what we do best. Except the problem is what we do in Fortnite for sicko mode is very punishable by death in this game, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. This is the chapter that I'm afraid of. I thought that this chapter was chapter 5. Crap. I really wanted Lysithea for this chapter. We did not get her, boys. So, here's the problem. The Death Knight is a problem. The Death Knight is insanely powerful. Looking at, he's level 16. Most of our units are not even level 10 yet. In fact, I don't think any of them are level 10. He's level 16. His attack is at 37, and just compare that with Byleth or Dimitri. Their attack is at 24, which, well, Dimitri's is at 32. It's a little bit more comparable. But Byleth is going to have a hard time dealing with this guy. He's on a horse, so he's able to move this entire blue range. This is his movement range. And he will move. In lower difficulties, he does not move unless you are standing next to him. The Death Knight is very powerful. Yes, he is very powerful. And then the bigger problem is this this skill that he has, counterattack. This is the thing that makes him the most dangerous in my opinion. There is nothing you can do to approach him safely. If you hit him at 10 range, if you had a way of hitting him at 10 range, he will hit you back at 10 range. It does not matter how you hit him. He will hit you back. Lots of other units, or lots of other enemies in this game, like say these mages here. That's a bad example. This archer. He'll be able to hit you at 2 to 3 range, but he can't counter you at 1 range because archers can't hit at 1 range. And this guy doesn't have the skill that allows you to do that. So this guy won't be able to hit me back at 1 range. So I can play around that. But the Death Knight, we have no such luxury. The reason I wanted Lysithea, any lifesteal abilities, I do have some, but they're not going to do enough. The only ones that I can use them with are Mercedes and I think Annette as well. They have an absorption move. Actually, no, Annette doesn't. Somebody else does. Anyway, they have an absorption move like that, but the problem is I'm going to hit them first. I'm going to hit the Death Knight first with it. So I'll already be at full HP, probably. And then he's going to hit me back, and he's so strong that he'll probably just kill with his counterattack. We are going to need to be very careful. And he's technically optional, I think. I don't think we actually have to hurt him. We can stay away from him. He's not... Our goal is to defeat the enemy commander, and he is not the enemy commander. This guy is the enemy commander. The mysterious mage. But I really wanted Lysithea because Lysithea has a skill that... a spell that is very effective on cavalry units, which is what he is. So Lysithea is one of the best units in the game for a lot of reasons, but for one, she can one-shot the Death Knight on Maddening, and nobody else really can in most situations. So it is going to be very tricky to take this guy out, but I think Dimitri can do it. I think Dimitri can do it, and we're just going to need to avoid him for a while. We're going to need to make sure we stay out of his range. He won't move unless we're in his range, I think. But once we get into it, he's coming. So we'll just need to be careful. After all that, let's check our weapons, make sure we're good. Violet should be. She's got iron gauntlets and steel gauntlets. Dimitri probably could use a steel bow. Another steel bow. I don't think we have the ability to replace or to repair our weapons yet at the blacksmith. Yeah. So our only option is to keep buying new weapons, but we got a lot of money. We should be fine. I'm gonna buy him another steel bow.
Thanks a bunch.
Sylvain, you're looking good. I think I'm gonna give you a steel lance. Give you just a more powerful lance in case we need it.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Ingrid, you've got so many weapons. Hold on. Why do you have so many things? You've got... Okay, let's put that away. Let's put this away. Let's buy you a better lance.
Well, is that the one?
Preparation is key.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
I'm a little bit messed up now. I thought that this was chapter 5. I thought that this fight with the Death Knight was chapter 5, but it is not. I'm gonna give Felix a better bow, maybe.
Is that the one? Thanks.
Get rid of that training bow.
Come back.
Okay.
Well.
Dorothea's fine, Linhart's fine, Felix is fine. Okay, we should be good to go. You know, the nice thing is I did recruit Linhart. I wasn't planning on using him, but I'm glad I have him right now because he acts as a second healer. And it's nice to have somebody else that can heal alongside my main healer at the moment. Let's replenish our battalions.
Come back.
I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling the same way, Andrew. Okay. So let's start moving some of our units in that we actually want to be able to take hits. Let's set our front lines. What do? You have miasma. I mean, honestly, Mercedes can probably take a miasma. She's got such high resistance to magic. Oops. Let's move you here. And you here. All right, folks. It's time to start. And we also have to do this in less than 25 turns.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
The enemy is after the casket of St. Seros. We must defeat those enemies before they open the casket.
Yep. Defeat the enemy general within 25 turns and protect the casket.
Look closely at the ground. There are...
And these are tiles that will boost your avoid and defense, or maybe some attack and all that. So this guy wants to shoot Ingrid, and this guy wants to hit Mercedes, and Mercedes takes that. So we don't care.
Here we go.
We'll switch to fire. Now she doesn't get doubled, and she'll hit back. Ingrid, however, is not looking good. And you know what else I'm going to do? We're going to activate Death Knight's range. That way we can make sure nobody gets into it.
Ready.
I don't want anybody in his range until we are absolutely ready to take him on.
Stay focused.
So at this point, Byleth takes that hit. It'll be fine.
What should I do?
What should I do? So you not? No, you can't. Okay.
That's my cue.
And also, I think reinforcements come from over here, if I remember correctly. I hate to waste a turn because there's a time limit on this.
Here goes.
But I might not be able to do much on this turn. I could just shoot this guy. I don't kill him. Oh, I do. I double with an iron bow. We'll do that. Take a hit, but no problem. And we level up.
I must keep...
It's okay level.
This should be enough.
And we have mastered our... we've mastered Soldier, the Soldier class, which gives him a skill defense +2. Not bad, but what this... The main selling point of some of these beginner classes is the combat art that they give you. It allows you to reposition units that you've already moved. And I don't think he has it equipped. I don't think he'll have it equipped. But on the next fight, we can equip it. Okay. That makes Byleth safe. I'm going to let this mage die real quick. Hello, Ashley. Thanks for stopping by. My lovely wife. This is the most viewers I've ever had. Okay, so Mercedes took that, but nothing really happened in return. So it's fine. We'll just punch him. Just give him a good old punch right there. Okay, so now what I'm wondering, now I want to just see what happens with Death Knight. I just want to see what he does to Byleth. That's all I really care about. I just want to see what we're up against. Oh. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Let's do some attack speed calculations here. Her attack speed is 9. His is 7. She's screwed. She's so screwed. Never mind, man. Sending Byleth in there. Okay. Okay. All right. Weight of 3 versus... There's no way, man. There's no way. Byleth has a 100% chance to die if she stays there. So we rewind that. We wanted to test it out. Let's see what happens with Dimitri.
Here we go.
Dimitri is maybe our only option with dealing with him. But if we can take him out early, that would make our lives easier. So we got the iron bow. What is our attack speed? 10. He still doubles us. Let's see here. See what he does. Jeez. Ain't no way. We got to avoid him. Our best unit will die. And by the way, this is what he will hit with every time. So this is how he'll counter. This is not just what he'll do when we attack him. This is not what he'll do when he attacks us. This is what he will do when we counter, or when he counters us, which he can do at any range. We can't avoid it. So there's not much we can do about this. We just have to avoid him. So that's the new plan. We need to stay out of his range at all costs. So let's just do that. Let's just not die.
Stay focused.
Let's get these guys out of here. Because there are going to be reinforcements, I'm pretty sure. Ugh, battle. That's what I feel like.
I'm on it.
Archer. Is that an archer that wants me dead? Oh, no problem. No problem. Thank you, Andrew. Or whoever's doing that.
What should I do?
The encouragement is great.
Ready.
So yeah, I think we split down half because a lot of these units aren't very threatening. We'll just have to play it. We'll just have to play it slow. But honestly, 25 turns should be plenty. 25 turns should be more than enough to get us up there. We just need to avoid Death Knight. There's nothing we can do about Death Knight for right now. Like maybe Dedu would be able to come in and meat shield him, and we might try that and see how it looks, but
You're a big help.
But probably not. We took no damage from that. Sweet. We took no damage again. This is maddening mode. I'm terrified, but I can't say that I'm mad.
Better to serve His Highness.
Good, he got a magic increase. Thanks, Dedu. You definitely needed magic. Watch, the game heard me get cocky just now, and we're gonna kill somebody in this. But it can't be Daddy Dedu. It just can't. So yeah, like I was saying before, enemy ranges are pretty important. This guy can attack us at 2 to 3 range, and so he can also counter at that range. But notice how we don't take any damage at 1 range because he can't attack at 1 range. He can't counter us. So we can just hit him here and get free damage. And now he's almost dead. Don't die. He's not gonna. I'm not gonna let him die. Even if he does die, he doesn't die. He just doesn't die. He took 2 hits for us already, and he's lost 1 HP, and I don't even know from what. Oh, it's because he leveled up. Oh, Ingrid. Oh, freaking Ingrid. She's getting there. She's just not quite there yet. Dimitri takes this. I mean, mostly. It'll be okay. We'll just put Mercedes over here. Most magic units in the game get heal, which is you get to heal an adjacent ally. But one of the things that you really want in a healer, and most of the good healers in the game have this, is physic. So you can heal from a distance with physic. So I can heal Sylvain without having to stand next to him. Problem is, early game, you only get 5 uses of it. Holy crap, Linhart! Jeez. Okay, you only get 5 uses of it in early game. Later on, you get to use your spells more, but you might be a little bit pressed for proper healing in the early game. We do not care. Okay. Select this again. Make sure we're not gonna... So we're not in danger up here. Good to know. So let me show you gambits. Gambits are very nice. I'm gonna kill this guy though. Can I get up there with Dedu though? Movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can. Okay. So let me show off gambits here, because gambits are a lot of fun. Everybody, all of your units in the game can have a battalion assigned to them, which is, I mean, it's what it sounds like. It's just a group of people that can do a special move, usually once or twice per fight. They also offer some stat buffs and stuff that you want to probably look at for all of your units. Everybody should have one, for the most part, like the Scotch Gambit. If you hit a Gambit, and unfortunately, Ingrid is very unlikely to hit this one, so this isn't a very good example. But if you were to hit a Gambit, everybody that's impacted by it would be immobilized for the next turn. They wouldn't be able to move anywhere, and they'd also have stat decreases. They'd be debuffed for a turn. So if you really want to immobilize people and keep them in check, using a Gambit is good. So we can try it and see here if it hits. I think everything will be okay even if it doesn't. We could probably still work with it, but we'll see what happens. It missed. We'll hit one eventually. Ingrid is most certainly not okay if she takes that hit. So we're just gonna heal that off. We're just gonna heal get some health back on her. We'll hit Dedu's hand axe, because we always hit these. Told you. And this guy can't damage us. He's only a healer. So he probably will heal, but we'll be alright. Not in these guys' range at all. Dorothea's lagging behind a little bit, so I'm worried that she's going to get sniped by reinforcements. We've not had a map yet that gave us reinforcements, but reinforcements can spawn sometimes on certain maps, and they can come in from, they'll usually come in from where you started, and you can block them from spawning, but if you can't get, usually you're not going to be able to get there in time. You're just going to have to deal with them. And I believe on Maddening, they can spawn in and then kill you. They spawn in and kill you in the same turn. On the lower difficulties, they spawn in, but they don't move. You can still avoid them. But on Maddening, you need to know where they're coming from. And I think that they come from here. if there are reinforcements on this map. I can't fully remember, but I do think that they come in from down there. So we are going to have to be very careful about that. What am I doing? What is going on? Shh. That's what I wanted. Jeez. Okay. So we can kill this guy. We actually double him, but then this mage comes in with miasma, which we might not really want to deal with, but we can throw an axe and stay out of his way for right now. Ash got to level 4. That's as far as I thought he was going to get. Or that's further than I thought he was going to get, for sure. All right, Sylvain, go to the right spot. That guy. Nosferatu. That's not very threatening. Nosferatu is a weak spell. It was broken in Fire Emblem Awakening. It is not broken here. We'll be okay. Let's bring these fellas up. Let's bring these fellers on up here. Dorothea. I mean, Dorothea can hit this Thoron, probably, right? 71% chance. I like those odds. Easy game.
The reinforcements haven't arrived?
Oh, yep. See? Confirmed. Reinforcements are on their way.
If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
He just revealed his Hail Mary. Okay. It is unsafe to attack this man because he is in Death Knight range. We've been avoiding him so far. But we can't avoid him for much longer. Let's hit this mage with this hand axe. We'll probably be all right. Holy crap. We'll live though. We live it. We live those. We'll be okay. We will be a-okay. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, this mage is pretty scary. He's got some high speed. Got some high attack speed. And hand axes are pretty heavy. It might honestly be smarter just to change the weapon and take the hit instead of taking this much damage. Instead of taking 24 damage and leaving me with like a third health left. It might be smarter for me to change weapons and just tank it. Because then we surely just punch him dead on the next turn. Problem is, I don't know what to do about this guy besides just hit him again. Here's what we do. We trade Byleth, because we already moved her, so we have to do this. Iron Gauntlets. We attack with the Javelin, almost killing this guy. And he misses the hit anyway, so not a big deal. And then we go in with Linhardt, and we heal him off. That's what we do. We play this part slow because we need to be really wary of the Death Knight. We need to be very careful. And this, there's no longer an issue up here. This guy can't attack us. So let's start moving in. Another mage. And this is probably the same mage as the one above, or the one to the right. Attack speed of 11. Yeah, they have attack speed of 11. Okay, no problem. No, it is a problem. It's not a problem for Dimitri, though. Let's send Dimitri in. We hit this. And we get the crit. He had a 17% chance to crit, and he said, no, that's 100%. We heal it off.
Quite helpful.
See about Ingrid standing here. I mean, this honestly... Oh, he just healed himself. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. I did not think it was going to do that much. Dimitri barely survived that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He has 1 health. He lived with 1 health. He's insane. Oh my gosh. All right. I learned a valuable lesson. I need to not mess around with these mages. We take those. I mean, he's still alive. He's still in it, boys. Oh my god. All right. Steel bow. This kills. This kills the mage. We need to get him safe. Level 10. He's ready for paladin now. Or probably archer. Actually, I'm going to make him an archer. I want hit plus 20. Dimitri putting in the work. He's always, he's always putting in the work. All right. And now there's another one too. There's a second one up here. Ugh. And there's nothing we can hit him with. We have to kill this axe unit. Hold up. We blocked Dimitri off here with Didu. We can do that. But now he wants Dorothea dead, and he certainly kills her because she's squishy.
Thanks.
Out here getting his check. Making that bag. So now... Okay, this will work for Ingrid. Ingrid's fine from this. Okay, so we got this working okay. We blocked off Dimitri. He'll have a little bit of time to get some health. I should have probably taken a healing item, but it's fine. Now over here is not a problem anymore because we can just punch. See, not a problem.
Practice.
Easy. Okay.
Much needed.
We're ready to move forward. Once Ingrid takes this hit, she will take it like a champ. And hopefully, I'm hoping that he moves in closer. I hope he moves in a little bit closer so that we can attack him safely. But at the moment, it is going to be... He needs to move, like, right here. He needs to move to the edge of the Death Knight's range in order for us to be really safe attacking him. Oops. And I mean, we can hit him here, but then we end up in that mage's range. I think we just wait. I think we'll just wait. Okay. No problem. Okay. Yeah, here are those reinforcements. 3 mages coming in.
Stay focused.
We'll be okay though. Unfortunately, this mage did not move forward. I really wanted him to. Like, I really wanted him to. Okay, new plan. Mercedes goes in. This is not Death Knight range, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Mercedes goes in, and she takes this because she's very bulky in the magic range. No problem. No problem. Mercedes is the answer, as usual, except I meant to heal. I meant to physic Dimitri.
Here we go.
Quite helpful.
Okay. And that still leaves fire equipped. Okay. So she takes this. She's gonna totally tank this hit for us. No problem.
What should I do?
Dedu punches, as usual. We probably need to start getting some more hits off with Ingrid, but
That's my cue.
I'll cut through.
I'm gonna move up here. Okay, that's fine.
Ready.
We can't move Ingrid very much until we take care of this other mage. How many turns are we at? What turn is this? Oh, only turn 7. We're doing so good. Okay. Oh, there was a treasure chest over here. Who has a chest key? There's one in the convoy.
Stay focused.
So Byleth can get it. Here. Here's what we do. We trade. We go to the convoy. What am I doing? Pull out a chest key. We probably don't need this axe. Trade it with Sylvain. Don't need this iron lance anymore. Boom.
I'm on it.
And we got another intermediate seal from that. Worth it.
Here goes.
I'll go.
Ugh, battle.
Well done.
We do not care. She takes it like a champ. These mages are coming in hot. We might have to deal with them, but I don't. I think it'll be fine. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, we're good. 94% chance to hit this, and it just kills. Easy. Okay, that takes care of that mage. We're able to storm through now. Now we've just got this group to deal with, and I think we can dismantle them pretty easily. We got enough people for sure. Just send Byleth right here to punch a man in the face. I'm gonna equip the... No, I'm not. I'm gonna... There we go. Oh, and you know what we do? While we're here, we rally strength. I'm gonna stand here. Rally strength.
Thank you.
We're going to take advantage of Sylvain's personal skill in case any of them want to hit him. By doing that. And we send Felix right behind with a bow. We're looking good. We're looking very good. Oh, and he missed the gambit. You fool. You doofus. Okay, we can't just put all of the experience on Byleth. We do need to be leveling up other people, so let's focus on that. I'm gonna snipe with Felix. Oh yeah, good hit. See? Level up.
I
have improved. Thanks, Felix. Nice.
Guess I've gotten better.
Dexterity, speed, and luck.
Got it.
And Lawrence.
I am still far from my best.
You will always be far from your best, Lawrence. That's why we're not using you. Okay. I think that Linhart has similar resistance to Mercedes, so I think we can be okay sending him into... Oh, this is just a healer. We have to worry about this guy, the Lance. And then we go in and we take this man out. Are you scary? What do you do? Miasma, we know that. Adjacent foes suffer a void minus 20, no problem. Prevents unit from being silenced. Okay, so he's not too bad. He might have super high stats, but oh, actually he doesn't. Just a plain old dark mage, not a problem at all. Okay, we do need to start moving in though. You're just a healer. You know what to do. You know what to do, buddy. Take the hit. Or dodge this gambit so that you can move on the next turn. Oh boy. Can't do much. Let's move you here. Sure, we'll do that. Let's have a good enemy phase this time. Oh, he hits it. Oh, and Dorothea got hit by it too. Well, she can still attack. She's just not going to do very much damage. If you get hit by a gambit, you suffer a bit of a debuff for a turn to your hit and to your might. She still hits. They do still wallops. Okay, these guys are still not in terrible range, but they are going to start coming this way. We might have to take them out before we move too much further up. Oh, we're so close. We're so close, man. Level 7 Ingrid, boys. Let's check this out. No problem.
Another.
Okay. Just hit it. Byleth takes this for sure. Okay. Yeah, I do think that we are going to need to... Well, we might be able to get away. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what they do. These reinforcements we might need to deal with, and they are... Oh, they're stronger than the other mages that we've been dealing with. That's a problem. Mercedes is still in good shape. Let's heal Dorothea.
Sweet of you.
Full health. Oh yeah, they're coming in. All three of them. So now we're in danger. Especially Dedue. Dedue is in a lot of danger. Let's move him up here. I don't think it's worth it. Let's keep moving forward here. Ingrid. I think that if we move Mercedes right here, I think she can just tank them, but also what would that do? That would just make Mercedes a meat wall in front of them. I think we have to get away. We need to get out of their range. And Ingrid can't move. Great. I was not smart about how I moved people. We'll see if that's a problem. We'll deal with that problem when there's a problem.
You're in tip-top shape.
She is in tip-top shape. We could also make Mercedes the meat shield. Because all we need to do is we don't have to kill everybody. We just have to kill this guy. So it's just the problem is Ingrid getting cornered. That's what I'm afraid of. We might need to move back on those guys a little bit.
Well done.
For somebody we're not using, Linhart is sure getting the levels. They really want Dorothea dead, don't they? Gerald's mercenaries. So what we could do, and this is a bad idea, but what we could do is Gambit with Dedue, which he's almost not going, he's not going to hit pretty much at all. But if he did hit it, all three would be immobilized, which is good. But the problem is then he's going to be stuck in that spot, and he's still going to be hit by 2 mages. And Dedue cannot take mage damage well at all. He does not do magic damage at all. Ingrid can show up here and hit that at 45%. So I'm a bit confused on what is the best play, because we can just keep advancing with Dedue and get him out of danger, but everybody else is still going to be in danger. So I'm gonna punch this guy just to get a healer off. Oh, he misses one. Dedue, you can't miss those. You can't miss those, Dedue.
I suppose.
Okay. We can get Dorothea up here. And Ingrid out of the way. We'd have to keep Mercedes. Oh man, this is not looking very good. This guy is not threatening. I need to not focus on this guy. Where's Death Knight? We're pretty much safe from Death Knight at this point. Dimitri can't kill any of these guys in one hit. Do we just retreat? What do we do? What do we do? This is getting a little bit tight. All 3 of these guys are a little bit insane right now. Dimitri dies if we don't do something. We might need to do some rewinding. We might need to rewind. It's fine. Whoops. Not yet, though. Let's just see what happens. We can hit this, and one of them dies with this gambit if it hits. Let's see if just... Okay. Huge.
I must keep...
That kills one of them and immobilizes the other. Okay, let's just see what happens. We don't get a chance to see. Oh, and he misses. He's insane. Okay. Nothing happened there, but we're okay. We're good. We're still in it. We're still in it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Use caution.
I will. You're our strongest guy right now, Dimitri. You gotta get it. Okay. That was insane, but we did it. This healer is nothing. Whoo! All right.
Thanks.
Level 9 Mercedes.
I won't let...
Getting monked out.
Thank you.
Okay. We are almost there, guys. We are almost there, boys. This is going on much longer than I originally meant, but it's okay. It's okay. We might need to do something about this guy. It's just a sword user. Attack speed 9. We'll be okay. Let's send Felix here to punch him. Just to get him out of the way.
Too easy.
Oh, he's trying to gambit me. No problem. He still missed. Oh, we've got to go here. Okay.
I owe you one.
Might as well heal and get some experience on some of the users that we have, some of the people that we have. There is no danger over here anymore. We have plowed through the enemies in this area. These guys are finally all safe and nobody died once again. We had some pretty insane luck though. And now we have to take care of this guy. This guy... 62% chance to die.
You're too late.
I mean, let's just see if he dies. Okay. Chapter's over. We did it.
I'm not...
And Ash got level 5. Lovely.
I'm starting to see results.
That actually wasn't a bad level for Ash. Too bad it goes to waste.
No use. I see.
Important cutscene.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
He got away. We have no choice but to let them go for now.
It's hard to say that he got away when he was just sort of standing there the entire time and we just ignored him. But he did get away.
Professor,
He dipped.
the way that sword is glowing. I wonder.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks you. Round up any stragglers.
Will do.
Chapter 4 complete. And Dimitri, unsurprisingly, was our MVP. We done did it, boys. And we got the Sword of the Creator, which is basically a really powerful sword that has 1-2 range. I don't know if we're going to use it. We'll see.
My, thank you so much.
Might be nice to have, but it's a pain to replenish.
As all of you have...
And this is not stuff I care about.
It is unnecessary.
What? You have already...
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of... You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
Rhea's kind of crazy.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
There you have it. It seems the assassination attempt and the attack on the Holy Mausoleum were all the work of the Western Church. As for the masked knight who led the attack, I'm afraid his whereabouts are yet unknown.
It makes no sense that the Western Church would try such a thing.
It just goes to show that the Church of Seros is not completely united. The Church is led by those here at Garrick Mach, and the Western Church doesn't have a strong voice on its governing council. I imagine the Western Church has harbored some resentment toward the Central Church for a while now.
Church stuff.
Ah, that's right. Gerald did... The Church of Seros is split into a few branches across Fodlan, the largest being the Central Church, which is... The Western Church lies far to the west of Castle Gaspar, where it's situated on the far side of the king. I imagine the Western Church's intention was to eliminate Lady Rhea, and the Central Church. Naturally, the Knights will be riding out to question the Western Church's top officials. Or rather, to punish them.
When they do, Your Highness, we will likely be asked to help.
Indeed. Now, I don't mean to be rude, for someone to grow up in Fodlan and yet never have any contact with the Church of Seros is... It's hard to believe.
I wonder why the Archbishop would hire someone like that as a professor.
So, those people from the Western Church were...
Well, of course she did.
If any of you are still watching,
Teachings of Seros.
how's the stream quality?
Quite unforgivable.
I'm still messing with settings. And from my end, it looks like everything went very smooth. Have 0 dropped frames, and I had like a million yesterday.
Must be punished, I suppose. That said, Professor,
If any of you are still watching, how are we looking? We looking good?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives.
Looks good.
I can
Apparently the latency is not so bad.
For defeating that sword.
Because you responded very quickly.
It is also a weapon for now.
Lady Rhea, wait. Surely if someone like Nemesis... Nemesis, the King of Liberation. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods...
Do you guys think that Nemesis is a good guy?
Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, however, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Sedith. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator.
Do you guys think that Nemesis is really dead?
Now, after all those long years of...
I understand. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow.
The sword of the creator? That sword is clearly precious.
I think you guys might be onto something.
I feel as though we have become...
So Byleth gets a funny sword, and now we know about Nemesis, who's probably a good guy. Probably out there playing hooky. I mean, a good guy doesn't play hooky. A good guy does his job.
Part 1. White Clouds.
Which I plan to do. I do have work I need to do today. That took a lot longer. I was supposed to be done at 10. It's 10:45 right now. But it's okay. I still have plenty of
The
time.
ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of...
Well, I wonder what Chapter 5 is, because I thought that this was Chapter 5 this entire time. I thought Chapter 4 was Chapter 5. And I was scared of it. We got $5,000 out there on the yacht, crushing some White Claws. Isn't that what you want to be doing, though? That's what I was born to do.
I would like for you to take...
They stole a hero. Their leader's name.
Someone put me on a yacht with Nemesis.
Apparently a disowned son of House Gautier. This skirmish involves a holy relic, and the hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate... Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging, so we are entrusting you with this.
The sword of the creator is a powerful... However, to ensure that no harm comes to...
I must remind you that you are expected to...
Now we can recruit Shamir and Catherine, I think.
Also, you should...
I want to do that very badly.
Mission for this month. I'm sorry for dragging you in. Thank you, Professor.
Your Highness? It's been ages.
It's been ages. I wonder whose dad this guy is.
It's been a long time.
Indeed, Your Highness.
This is Rodrigue, an old friend of mine when my father died.
It's nice to...
It's just too much sometimes. Curious to know how Felix is doing.
I thought I heard some...
Support level C. It's Manuela's birthday. Do nothing. Yes! Yes! Finally! Oh my gosh. It's about time.
Can I help you?
Lysithea, we needed you last chapter. Why are you here now? We needed you last chapter. Oh my gosh.
Your class. I would enjoy being in your class. This was a... Please provide...
Oh, finally. Sometimes it feels like it takes ages to recruit the best unit in the game. Finally. My dog is scared. My dog is... She thinks I'm mad. She thinks I'm angry. But I'm very happy. Okay, Byleth. Actually, we'll do some of these certifications and I think we'll end stream, but let's do some of these. Anybody who's hit level 10 needs to move up. So I guess just these two. Whoops. Dimitri. You get to be an archer. Dimitri's an archer. When you master the archer class, you get hit plus 20, which is just a flat increase to your hit rate. Really nice to have. Byleth. We're gonna make her a fighter. Like a brawler. It doesn't really matter if we go into brigand. It really depends on the growths that you get. But I'm gonna say that actually thief might be best. And it is a banging outfit, not gonna lie. She only has a 67% chance of getting it though. But it could be good for dexterity and speed, because she's going to have enough strength going into the other classes. It might be nice to get her some levels with some extra speed growth. So let's give her Thief. And she passes.
A new path to...
And those are the only two that we can do. Everybody else is in their beginner classes already. So we just have to get them all to level 10, and then they can go into their intermediate classes. Lysithea is already a monk, which is great. And she's going to be ready to go in to be a mage. Very nice. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow we hit Chapter 5. We hit it hard, and we win the game. At least we win Chapter 5 in the game. If you like the stream, remember to actually hit the like button. If you disliked the stream, hit the like button anyway. It'll still help me, and it might motivate me to do a little bit better even if you hated it. And feel free to subscribe if you are interested in watching me complete Maddening mode in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. But thank you guys for watching, and we are going to call it a day right there. Whoops. I know this is like the 5th time I'm saving, but we're going to call it a day right there. Thank you guys for watching.